Something's become increasingly obvious to me as I play online multiplayer games. Every once in a while you'll irritate someone, usually through no fault of your own, to the point where they can't possibly contain their emotions. They just have to let you know how they feel. A lot of the time this will result in either hate mail and or verbal abuse, and in some extreme cases, an ongoing internet feud. We call these greasy neck-bearded arse-wipes trolls. But wait. Let's pause the match here and get some context. I just so happen to have some examples of troll behaviour right here. Rage mail to be specific.
Don't lag in camp, fag.
Yeah, thanks. Good game.
There, that'll impress him. He won't find my previous messages antagonistic at all. If anything, it'll make him more likely to accept my friend request.
Friend request? Denied. And then something happened. I did what no sane person should ever do. I stared into the abyss and responded. I decided to use my own kind of logic. You know, logical logic. And replied, I don't and I didn't. Don't play free-for-all if you can't take a loss. I wasn't disappointed in myself that I had taken the leap into this seedy discussion, but at my terrible use of grammar. I didn't capitalise the second I, or even the D of the second sentence. I also forgot to capitalise the first letters of free-for-all. But my greatest sin, I forgot the final full stop. My God, I thought, I'm becoming one of them. I'll bear this burden of shame for many a day to come.
Shut up, freak camper!
What? You again? Stop. You don't get to speak. You don't talk crap to someone who beat you and then friend request them with your tail between your legs. I mean, what the hell were you thinking, you little noob pube? That's right, I called you a noob pube.
Don't make long sentences to me. I hate campers!
Don't make long sentences? Why? Have trouble reading them? Yeah, that's where I felt I crossed the line a little bit. I still have that cinema file. I didn't camp once. Stop trying to justify your loss with bullshit. Damn, I must be a pretty terrible person. I didn't get a reply back. I'm not entirely sure of all the legalities, but I think it's safe to assume that I'm entitled to half of all his future earnings. And finally, we are back in the match. I hope you're still with me, because that was quite a detour. Anyway, you've seen my side of the story and you've seen his, but like I said, I still have the cinema file, so make your own judgments. Here it is. The troll applies what I like to call troll logic, a warped philosophy you can employ to reinforce whatever balmy worldview you see fit. It doesn't even have to make sense. That was pretty unfortunate there. Because I was trying to strafe towards the edge to get a better view, I slipped down. If I had stayed up there, I probably would have stayed alive because the grenade wouldn't have hit me. And I suppose that's the moral of the story for this episode, is that you can't win them all. You're not gonna win them all either. No matter how good you are. Sometimes you've just got to accept that loss. As far as I was concerned, I didn't have any ridiculous lag on my end. At least no more than anybody else. But let's not forget, this is Uncharted. It is a laggy game. Next up, don't lag and camp, fag. Now, this is really what I take issue with. I am not a homosexual gentleman, sir. And I don't know how you would even deduce that from the way I play. It's not as if I was mincing around with a gun, singing show tunes and whatnot, in a pair of customizable Nathan Drake arseless chaps. But the real thing that bugged me was the blatant homophobia. Drop it, I don't want to hear it. I honestly expected better sportsmanship from such a high-level player. I can understand if someone is legitimately acting like a turd to somebody else who then reacts, but all rage mail I've received so far is unprovoked and seems to have zero basis in reality. Simply put, it's nonsensical. I can't fathom how these people vomit words out of their face or down into their keyboards in such an incoherent fashion. It's kind of pushed me into exploring what makes these greasy neckbeards tick. Not gonna lie, I was pretty lucky here. Anytime there's two guys shooting at you, chances are you're probably gonna be dead sooner rather than later. If it wasn't for the guy sending me rage mails after this, I wouldn't have uploaded this match. There was really nothing stand out about it. Yeah, I get a nice score, but I'll be the first to admit I'm not a fantastically amazing player. Most of my good matches are luck, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Just get lucky. Anyway, I am done talking words at you, so thank you very much for watching. I think it's worth mentioning I have nothing personal against this guy. It's just he was a very good example of justifying your loss with bullshit and then making shit up and accusing me of lying. Cunt.